Hi, today I'd like to show you a few useful drill/screwdriver nozzle solutions. We'll start with an interesting DIY tool you can use with them threaded rivets. These things can come in super handy when working with thin walled parts. So the whole principle is based on the rivet pin. When pulled inside, it deforms the rivet, making it look like a sort of rim that promotes the grip. Considering the fact that these things are rather pricey, this version might very well become a reasonable alternative to what you normally use. Next thing is a great example of a handmade pipe notcher, which you could definitely use in case you need to end cut a pipe. You can control the clamping force with these nuts. And all there's left to do is to fix the shank, add some lube, and there you go. You can start drilling that perfect hole. I think that those who find themselves dealing with a lot of junction boxes will find this interesting drill bit variation quite useful. As you can see, this thing has a bush resting on the end. So if you really do deal with a lot of junction boxes, then perhaps you should consider making one of these. It'll only take about 30 minutes of your time. Right, and here's another type of nozzle. Looks kinda weird, and you can't really tell what's it good for straight away. I think that most of you are probably familiar with this type of nozzle. There are many ways in which you can use this thing. This one works great when you need to beat up the paint from the walls, let's say. It'll speed up the process for sure. And did you know that if you take an angle grinder and a drill, you can make a decent sander? By applying the drill chunk onto the spindle, you can work those hard to reach places. Now, if you're planning to build a fence, then perhaps you'd like to look at this. A couple of sprockets and a roller chain can increase the drill torque so that you won't have to twist it by hand. On the other hand, this way you could tone your arms a little bit. And so lastly, here's a very cheap variation of a grinder. Plastic bottles and the bearings function as a roller. The band adjusts with the nuts and a screw, and it all moves by means of the drill itself. So I guess you can say it's a kind of a nozzle. Alright, so that's all for now. Thank you for watching.